Good morning.
Hi, welcome to Friday.
Happy Friday.
We're nice and full from candy, at least I am. We had a little Easter egg hunt in the station today.
He only had like 2 pieces, so I'm okay. I know if I eat too much, I'm going to feel sick at this hour. It's too early to eat a lot of sugar.
Interesting. Heather and Gib found the special treats.
We did.
What are you getting, a gift card or something?
I got 2 gift cards. So
2?
Yeah, they're giving a car wash with one of choice of fast food. So I picked Jersey Mike's and Gib picked Subway. And there's a Domino's one still out there for grabs.
Wow.
So we all get a car wash gift card. It's one of our clients, so we get
that's
one of those
pretty cool.
Fun ones. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Gib, you want to let people know what we're doing, what we're watching? It's the Upper Live Digital Studio. There we go. Live on Facebook and YouTube and X. What are you seeing, Gib? He's trying to find the standings to embarrass me. Gotcha.
100%. That's what he's wanting to do.
We'll get to those in just a second.
Yeah.
Looking at the Easter forecast. Heather's hitting buttons. Oh, and what?
We have a little special part that we want to reveal a little bit later. We teased it yesterday if you watched yesterday, but I'll talk a little bit, right now about it if you're joining now. But we talked about how Christine bought something for Benji, my
mom.
Yes, Christine Kinney bought Benji something, and it didn't fit him. It was a little too small. And so they gave it to me for Stella. So I put it on her. She didn't have a fun time with it. And that was for Halloween. So I'll show you that picture. And then we have a cute little Benji picture too to show you.
He got groomed yesterday, and my mom was told he was a good boy. He got his teeth brushed and nails grinded, I guess, so not cut. She hadn't heard of that process.
Oh, more like filing then?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, excited to see all those pictures. Super cute. So I know you guys will probably enjoy. We're talking about Easter Day climatology again today. So that's what the weather quiz is. And then we'll take a look at our standings too, which Brendan would prefer us not to.
Yeah, if we can just forget, maybe the computer will not work, spacebar won't work.
Or
that's okay. Oh, Gib said he can't find it.
Can't find
bummer.
Them. Yeah, right. Well, I remembered them, so I can just say them.
I remember too.
I know.
Gib goes, at least I'm not in last place.
It's true. That's very true.
Hey, remember, what was it, 11-day losing streak, Gib?
It was 10. He broke the streak
10-day
at 10.
losing streak.
Yeah.
He's telling me about when I was on vacation, he
did get it right and broke that streak.
Right.
But we were joking around, thinking it was going to be maybe a 3-week streak. Didn't get that far, but just over a week or so. That was a tough one for him. All right, so Easter Day climatology. What is the warmest Easter on record for Houghton Lake? Was it 80 degrees? Was it 85? Or was it 87?
In my defense, I wasn't around for this, so.
Yeah, in my defense, I was not either.
But you're the meteorologist.
Yeah, I know.
You study this stuff, right?
I look at certain things, occasionally, for funsies. We'll start off with Easter Sunday. We'll take a look at those highs. They're going to be closer to average. So if you're wondering, usually our temperatures around this time are closer to the 40s. So we'll be closer to that. 43 to 48 degrees for Easter Sunday. Mostly cloudy skies. So if you have outdoor plans, maybe you're doing Easter egg hunt, maybe you're heading to church, perfect day, really. You'll just need to grab a jacket as you're heading out the door, but no rain or snow. We will start the weekend off on a different note. So we'll show you what that looks like. We'll show you current radar and satellite. We're hanging on to a little bit of some cloud cover, especially in portions of the tip of the Mitt and through almost the whole upper peninsula this morning. The good news is our high pressure will move in and we'll start to see some nice weather today. So here's a look at the next few hours. We could see a little bit of some flurries if you're in the eastern upper through the straits. But aside from that, closer to the afternoon, that's when high pressure will really start to move in. And that's when the cloud cover will just move right on out. So we're looking at some later in the day sunshine and winds out of the northwest today. That's why we could see some flurries earlier. Now, by the evening, we are going to see mostly clear skies and then a little bit of some cloud cover tomorrow. So let's talk about our next weather maker. So our low pressure system will arrive south. It will track south of here. We are going to see this Saturday, impacts mainly snow or a wintry mix. So really depends on where you're at. And the timing of all of that This is what Saturday morning will look like. So we'll start to see the leading edge of that system moving in. A little bit of some rain in the northern lower, a little bit more snow if you're in the eastern upper peninsula. So north of the bridge, we'll see a little bit more snow. It'll be light, though. We're not expecting a whole lot of snow with this. And then we'll see some scattered chances for a wintry mix, especially if you're in the tip of the Mid, say Emmett County, Sheboygan, Presque Isle has a better chance to see a little bit of some snowflakes mixing in with that rain by tomorrow afternoon. And then that's around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, when most of that will be moving out of the area. So only deal with it for Saturday, and then in time for Sunday, as I mentioned, nice dry weather. Here's a look at our 4-zone forecast high temperatures today. We'll see some flurries in the eastern upper, temperatures staying in the 30s with decreasing clouds and northwesterly winds. 40 in Gaylord. We'll see 44 in Harrisville. If you're in Alpena, 44 as well. We'll see 40 over in Elk Rapids, decreasing clouds, 40 in Empire. We'll see 43 in Manistee, and then 49 for Reed City, decreasing clouds. Tonight, we are going to see mostly clear skies. Winds will start to shift more out of the east or northeast. If you feel them at all, they'll be very light. Mostly clear skies, thanks to high pressure. Similar story if you're south of the bridge. Temperatures mainly in the 20s up to the 30s. So closer to 31 in Empire, and then cooler inland, especially with our clear skies. That's why we're going to see those cooler temperatures tonight. Our extended forecast, that rain and snow will arrive tomorrow. Aside from that, we'll see a dry period between Sunday into Monday. Monday night, there's a little bit of uncertainty with this system, but right now we're erring on the side of a more active weather pattern by next week. Could see more snow in the eastern upper peninsula Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then northern lower. We'll see more of a wintry mix, especially with warmer temperatures expected in the northern lower, and maybe even some snow by next Thursday. So you know how we talked, Brendan, about never saying the snow's over just yet? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, no, and for good reason. I know meteorologists are cautious to not use those kinds of words.
Yeah, I don't want to promise our viewers better weather if you guys don't like snow. So, I mean, we're not expecting like a whole lot with these systems, I don't think, but enough to still remind us that spring can still have snow in the forecast.
Yeah. I think Mark, and Gib, you have a good memory too. I think Mark Watkins was saying when he was working here, the latest he saw snow in northern Michigan was Mother's Day, or at least Mother's Day weekend.
And so I've heard that from other people too in the newsroom. It might have been our news director, it might have been somebody else, but they've mentioned the same thing. And so, yeah.
And here we are, not even in April. So,
and that's why they err on the side of planting after Mother's Day here.
Yep.
Because you could still see some cooler temperatures.
Yeah. At least flowers and things. Memorial Day is a safe bet.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. You want to say hi to our friends, Heather?
Let's say hi to our friends, and then we can show our cute pictures. Then we can show the weather quiz answer. Then we can show the standings, or we could show the standings and get the bad news over with for Brendan and end on a high note. You can decide what you want, though. I'll let you make the call.
Can we do weather quiz, standing, and then pictures?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I like that.
I figured you might want that.
All right, it's 29. It's sunny in Farmington Hills. Thank you, Christopher, for chiming in, letting us know that. Joel's watching from the Pleasanton Patriots pubs, 22 degrees, sunny, lots of frost. And Paul, he was starting to think we were not going to have a Facebook Live. Yeah,
me too.
I hit the wrong button on the computer, and yeah, but we're here. 85 degrees is Christopher's guess, and Chris said, "Good Friday morning." Good Friday, all in caps. Yes, because it is Good Friday.
It's Good Friday, yep. And it's also a Good Friday morning.
Yep. All yes to the above.
Yes.
Alden and Boyne City is where Chris is, visiting family and in-laws this weekend. Happy Easter weekend, everybody, she said.
I like to say Happy Easter to everybody.
Yeah. I mentioned that to my mom yesterday. She likes that one too.
Good.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Susan Lash Sims watching from Kalkaska. It's sunny. It's 25 degrees. Gail is watching. It's 27 degrees and sunny in Kingsley. We see your emojis with the cross and the little rabbit and the sunflower and all those things. Kathy is wishing you all a blessed Easter. Jackie's watching from Kalkaska. It's 19 degrees. There's some sun there. 2 more days. It'll be Easter Sunday. Hoping everybody has a safe and beautiful Easter. Susan Lash Sims guessing 85. Alice from Alpena guessing 87. Nancy watching from East Jordan. Mark is watching from Zephyr Hills, Florida. He said it's chilly. Everything's relative. It's 52 degrees there. Jackie's guessing 85. Tom has a question for you, Heather.
Yeah.
What will the drive down US 131 be like tomorrow?
How far south is he heading?
He didn't say.
Okay. I just want to know if I need to have to zoom out or whatever. So let me know. I might zoom in just a touch closer to.
I'm watching for a comment to see if he updates us.
Yeah. So tomorrow along 131, as I mentioned early, we'll start to see that rain. So rain through mid-morning. Could see some heavier downpours. You see that color just south of Big Rapids in the darker green colors. Heavier rain.
Oh, Kalamazoo is where he's going.
Okay. Yep. So rain throughout the morning. If you leave by afternoon, there's a period of some dry time, at least for now. So say if you leave Traverse City by even probably closer to noon and then head south, and Kalamazoo is probably like, what, 3 hours away, right?
About, from Traverse City, yeah.
So could probably beat most of the messy stuff if you don't like driving in rain. But it is just rain. So if you're wondering about slick road conditions and you're heading to the warmer sector of the system, it's mostly going to be rain that you'll run into.
Okay.
Hope that answers your question.
Joel is guessing 87. Nancy's giving us a weather report. It's 28 in East Jordan. There's Paula. Happy Friday to you as well. She's in Boyne Falls. It's 27 degrees and cloudy. And she's guessing Benji's nails were done with a Dremel-like tool. I don't know if that's how you say that.
Yeah, it is.
That's how...
Dremel is what they use when you do human nails. So you get like acrylic soft too.
Oh, the thing that rotates?
Yeah.
Spins really fast? Okay, I've seen that. I didn't know what the name of it was.
Yeah.
And that's how Paula does their dog's nails as well. And happy Easter, Paula. Thank you. All right, John is watching from Connecticut. Good to hear from you, John.
Connecticut.
Mark.
A state we don't hear from a lot.
Yeah. So John, he goes between Northern Michigan and Connecticut, it sounds like. Looks like Mark is guessing 80 degrees and Easter in Houghton Lake. Maybe that's where he's spending Easter?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Or maybe he's just clarifying on the weather quiz. I don't know. Either way, thanks for watching, Mark. We got my mom watching, saying good Friday morning. Happy Easter, Facebook friends. Benji got an Easter shirt. And yes, I showed Heather. And Gib, too, I think I saw.
We did have some questions about that, Christine. Is a bow tie supposed to be on his back and the buttons on his back? Or is that just what was comfortable for Benj? Let me know.
We really want to know.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know. Like, I like the bow tie on the back. It's cute because that's what you probably see more of. But he looked like a proper little handsome man with the bow tie right here.
So my mom went to 5 stores to find an Easter bunny outfit, and she only found the one thing.
Wow.
She said, that's what I get for waiting to the last minute.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm very planned out most of the time, but when it comes to certain things like that, I would put it off too.
And she said, have a good weekend and Easter. Joel saying, happy Easter. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. He's hoping the weather is better next week. Going back to concrete on Monday. It's the cold, not the snow, John said. And Joel saying that he remembers snow on Mother's Day.
Okay, yeah.
Susie Q is chiming in, said, rode my bike, now off to an estate sale. Looking great, guys. Thank you.
Have fun.
Paula guessing 80 degrees. Christopher remembers the snow in May when he lived in Pellston before he graduated high school.
That's very believable in Pellston, too.
Nancy is guessing 80. Susie Q is guessing 85. Christopher is saying happy Resurrection Sunday. Joel heading up to Boyne Falls tomorrow morning early to miss out on the rain. And Tom's sister is saying thank you, Heather.
Oh, good.
And Christopher talking about one time there was a device called Petty Paws for nails for dogs and cats. You ever tried to trim Stella's nails?
Yeah, I trim them basically once a month.
How does that go?
She tolerates it. It's not like she loves it, But, you know, she's very food motivated, unlike Benji. So I give her a very nice treat, one of the fancy ones, the churro, I think it's called, the wet ones.
Okay.
That are definitely disgusting and messy and all of the things. But she loves them, and it helps her stay hydrated too. Okay. But I do it basically once a month. Once they start getting snags on my blanket that she loves to make biscuits in, and then sometimes she'll make biscuits on my arms too, with even a sweatshirt on. And then if I start feeling the claws, it's time to trim them. So I do trim more of the front ones because the back ones don't grow as fast. And then once I get to the back ones, she'll just start whining for no reason. Like, meh, meh. And Nate thought I was hurting her when I did it like the last time. And I'm like, trust me, I'm not. Like, I don't even have the clippers on her nail yet. And she's just like, And so I'm like, you can do it, because he was also in the room. And usually I try to just do it with me and her. And I usually just have the blanket on me just to catch all the nails. I let her sniff it first, of course. But she, even since day one, she's let me clip them. She's been a very good girl, even though she's a little sassy one sometimes. She lets me do what I need to do, so it's nice. So I don't have to wait for, you know, the vet appointments to do that, because they do charge extra. And she didn't even let them do it the last time. So I was like, I can do this at home. I don't need to pay you $40 to do it and then have her get angry. It's just better in the home setting. Just like hold her. I hold her like a baby. Seriously, just like this.
That's like an everyday thing, I think, right?
Yeah, but more so like her into me a little bit, like on her back.
Yeah.
She just lets me do it. She's a good girl.
When we were raising Benji, we got him at 10 weeks. And when we were raising him, we read that, make sure you play with the puppy's paws so they get used to it. So we did, and he has no problem with it. Yeah, and I'm not sure if like that was something her previous owners had done, or if she was already good with it, or if the Humane Society did whatever they had to do to kind of desensitize her. But we were very lucky with that, because I know some cats can get nasty and all the things. But she's pretty easy. Just a little whiny baby sometimes. But she knows there's food on the other end, so she'll tolerate anything for the food. And I used to wipe her down when I was a little bit more allergic, when we got her, with like a dander shampoo. And as long as I put that really good treat in the bowl, I would just wipe her up and down, and she would just still be eating the treat because she wanted the food so bad. So she wouldn't try to get away from it. She wasn't too thrilled either, but. We have a bow tie update, Heather. Okay. My mom wasn't sure, and she wanted us to see his bow tie. And she tried both ways, and he was not that helpful. I imagine, yeah. Susan Radke has a full house today with 3 golden retrievers, 3 Maine Coon cats, and 5 baby chicks. She doesn't call it the Akiak Lake Zoo for nothing. I think you could have ended at the 3 golden retrievers, and that would have been enough for me. I used to dog sit 2 golden retrievers at once, and that was a lot. They were very active. They used to like try to hide my phone underneath the deck. They hid my heels one day underneath the deck, so I couldn't go to work. Oh, it was just, they were active and very clever. That's a nice way to put it. Naughty is another way to put it, but. Oh, apparently my mom sent Jackie a picture of Benji's new outfit. So Jackie is aware. Speaking of pictures, let's just get the standings done, and then we can get to the
we'll
pictures.
reel the answer so you guys can hold yourselves accountable, give us a report, and then we'll talk about our babies a little bit more. Yeah. All right. So the highest, or at least the warmest temperature reached on Easter in Houghton Lake was 85 degrees. And this was set back all the way in 1927. So, I mean, I wasn't around. Brendan wasn't around.
Not a lot of us were around. But
not many of us, I imagine. So this is why Brendan doesn't want to show the standings. He's 1 for 5 this week. A little salty about that one. And then Facebook viewers and director Gib, you're tied 2 for 5. Gail chimed in this morning, so thank you for that. And producer Sarah won this week, 3 for 5.
Nice job, Sarah.
Yeah. You know, I said Monday when everybody got it right. You guys might remember I was going to try to make them harder. I didn't intentionally make them any harder. You guys just weren't really with it.
Just not really good. Like, I don't study 1927 climatology and just guessed wrong.
Maybe you should flip through the National Weather Service website A little bit more.
Now I'll leave that to you and Joe and Trevor.
Yeah, I love that website for obvious reasons. All right, so we'll start off with Benji since we were talking about him. Look at him. He's next to his little rabbit.
My mom did a little photo shoot with Benji. That was yesterday after he came home from the groomer.
He's so soft.
Yeah.
He looks so clean.
Hi, little Benj.
He does look a little tired.
And I bet he's extra tired today. It's always the day after a big event. What's that, Gib? Oh, Gib said Benji's ready for Gib to chase him around. Yeah, when Benji was in here a while ago, Gib did chase Benji around, and Benji loved it.
Benji loved it. Yeah, he was there for it.
And Gib has 2 dogs, Titan and Porter.
A little bit bigger than Benji, though.
And how big is Porter's the Jack Russell, right? So he's 34, and then Titan is 87.
Yeah, I was thinking of Titan being the bigger one. All right, and then here is baby Stella. It was an octopus hat that Benji couldn't fit in. It fit Stella, but shortly after, she had those wide eyes and then was leaning back. And I was like, okay, I don't want you to fall off the love seat there. So but I did capture it, and I had my hand. You could see my hands right there just in case. So I don't want my baby to fall. But drama. See the drama eyes there? It's hard to tell that they're even orange because the pupils are so big.
Hey, Mom, what are you doing to me?
So I had a huge photo shoot sent in to Brendan when he first put it on her.
Oh, that's too cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely ending on a high note. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought so.
We do have a few people commenting. Oh, there's Lori. She was guessing 85 on the weather quiz. Wishing you both a wonderful Easter weekend. Susan Radke says, one of our cats plays fetch. Wonder if that's Boris. I don't know.
So Stella doesn't really play fetch, but she has as of late with the rocket ship. If you guys follow me on Facebook, I did post in the comments when it was her birthday on St. Patrick's Day. Her grandfur parents got her a rocket ship with strings and ribbon, and she loves to pull on the ribbon. It's not like even she's trying to rip it or anything. She just likes to move her head around, but she'll actually chase it and bring it back. And that's the only toy she'll do it with. We try like the balls with the bells in them. Doesn't like those. She played with a blueberry the other week, was loving the blueberry on the ground, didn't eat it.
Just playing with it.
Just wanted to kick it around and was fetching that too.
Oh, it's Briggs that plays fetch. Gotcha.
Oh, Briggs, the big boy.
And Christopher talking about a page that he follows called Charlie the Golden, talking about golden retrievers. Our friends holding themselves accountable. Shirley's watching from Saginaw. Thank you, Shirley, for watching.
Yeah.
Jackie said he looks like he needs to come to Traverse City. I'm guessing you're talking about Benji, and yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
And, my family can come too.
Yeah, they can. But if Benji wants to start trotting his way over.
As long as he'll just chase a turkey the entire way or something. He'll chase something.
Why did the turkey cross the road? Because Benji was chasing it.
Benji was, I like that. Jackie's saying she is so cute. I'm guessing talking about Stella. I agree.
She's adorable.
And Christopher really likes looking at the NWS page. Sounds like that's how he passes some time. And speaking of passing the time, we are at 9:02, Heather.
Yes. And then I thought we would end the morning off with the live look over Houghton Lake.
Good idea.
Gorgeous blue skies there already.
Nice and calm, too.
Yeah. The lake is hardly moving. Just a little ripple, but.
All right. Well, we'll be back here Monday. Hopefully you will, too.
Yeah, and have a safe and fun Easter weekend if you're celebrating. If not, just enjoy your weekend as well. We'll be back here on Monday morning.
Sounds good.
All right. See you then.